Bangko Report.
Hello everyone, Happy New Year. So we just want to welcome you to the very first episode of
Bangko Report.
Yeah. So my best friends and I decided to create this little show about the Filipinos' favorite pastime called basketball. So to my right we have former high school varsity turned sports writer Robbie Andres, a proud Kobe lover and science guy Francis Dolorosa, and me, a struggling Dwight fan with bad legs but still loves to shoot the ball. Maui na. So to start off, here's our first act, 3 up, 3 down, where us three have a minute each to point out this week's most disappointing game and the most impressive. 3 seconds on the clock. Most impressive game this week.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Spurs because they're my team.
You're boring.
Not boring, uneducated people.
Boring me up.
But what really interested? Okay, so they beat oh my notes are gone. They beat Minnesota. They beat Minnesota by what, 6 points? Typical game. But what I loved was Boban Marjanovic scoring 17 points on 7 of 7 field goal shooting. He's the future, people.
Okay, stop. See, well, stop you right there because you're saying nonsense already.
You're saying Boban's the future of the ball.
Okay, most disappointing game this week. Go.
Actually, I find it hard, using League Pass to find the most disappointing game. But I'm pretty disappointed with the Heat, honestly. Like, with the amount of talent that they have, losing to Memphis 99-90. I feel like Hassan Whiteside could do more against Marc Gasol. And Marc Gasol had the near triple-double basically. And Whiteside, I feel like his stats are still empty. Like he leads the league in blocks, but he's still not there as the best defender, post defender.
Alright, good. 30 seconds. Most impressive game.
Yeah.
Kobe Lover starts.
Of course, it's the Lakers. Seriously, man, I'm just so biased.
Alright, go. Of course, it's the Lakers. Every impressive game is the Lakers. There you go.
They had like 5 or more players in double digits. It's like Jordan Clarkson at 24 points. That's nice. Kobe at 15. Game winner against Boston. Best game ever, man. Spurs versus the Lakers.
What's gonna happen?
If you compare the Lakers beating the Spurs versus
Alright, you're good. Okay. Most disappointing. 3 seconds go.
Houston Rockets versus Golden State Warriors. First of all, they got out-rebounded by a really small team, man. It's like they got out-rebounded by Draymond Green. But Draymond Green's like 6'7".
You have Capella and Howard.
And Howard. And they have Demo. They got out-rebounded by Draymond and Bogut.
Again, the Rockets something.
But it's hurting, so it's fine. It's fine. It's a big man. It's the weakness for the Golden State Warriors, and they botched it. They had like Dwight. You can just put the ball in Dwight's hand and they can win, but no, they didn't. Out-rebounded, outscored.
So for my most impressive game, it's the Lakers versus the Celtics. Why? Because the Lakers came in the game 6 wins to 27 to the Boston's 18 to 14. Basically, Boston came in with chemistry. Lakers will never have chemistry this year. They suck real bad. So disappointing because the Celtics are a team that complete players. 24 points from Thomas, 17 from Crowder, Bradley 13, Kobe 15 points, 5 out of 18. Yet they still win the game. And most disappointing, the Houston Rockets versus the Atlanta Hawks. Because Dwight gets 30 points, 16 boards on 10 out of 12 shooting. Lawson has his best game with 14 points, forces no turnovers. And Harden gets 26, 10, 8, a near triple-double. He actually had a near quadruple-double because he had 7 turnovers. Okay? His 7th one being, dying seconds of the clock. Drops the ball, makes love to the damn ball.
But then, the Houston Rockets suck. Get the ball inside.
I mean, yeah, get the ball inside. Howard scored 30. And they still lose.
And they get
Because there's no D. It's like high school D and everyone's running all over the place. Okay, anyways. So we're gonna move to our last part. Which is basically we talk about the best stupid relevant topics. That's why we're called the reserves. Bangko. The topics that NBA analysts on TNT and ESPN do not want to talk about. So y'all have a question each. So let's start off with, alright.
We don't need notes for this.
Yeah, we don't.
Honestly.
Yeah, we don't. Top of your head. Top of your head. Alright, here we go. Top 3 one-dimensional players for your starting lineup.
For my all-star starting
For your all-star starting lineup. Okay, take note, you don't have to win. All you need is like 3 one-dimensional guys.
Well, you have to go with the best one-dimensional shooter in the game, Kyle Korver.
Granted, but last game was 0 out of 11.
Yeah, because he broke it. Wala, diba he injured his
Injured elbow, injured shoes. All on the right. And he's a right-handed shooter.
You're not a shooter anymore with all the injuries. Pero, kasi at that last year, yeah, he was just that good. How do you say this? But then he doesn't. Wala siyang shot fake, one dribble, layup. Wala eh. It's just catch and shoot.
Yeah, but he was making 50% the year.
So that's the thing.
And then injury hit. Alright, next guy.
For center, I need a big, right? So I still feel like Hassan Whiteside is still a one-dimensional guy. He's just dunk and block. That's all you need to do.
Well,
the modern.
Well, he has a better touch than the Andre inside.
That's not saying much.
Well, yeah.
Close shot nila sa 2K. I think the modern NBA, you don't need skilled bigs. You just need athletic freaks of nature. You just need a big that can stall enough to reach the ring and block people who go near it. Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, but granted, like based on Dwight's case, they don't last. They don't last. When they can be Iron Man, they can be an Iron Man guy for 5 years straight.
They break their backs.
And then the sixth year they break their back. Then they go to the Lakers.
It's how the Lakers
They go to the Lakers, go under Kobe.
Because your coach is
Then
like
they realize Kobe's not a good teammate. Then everyone leaves.
Then Kobe calls you soft.
Alright, well, one more guy.
I like what you were saying a while ago, but then passing only. Yung Grievous Vasquez. Diba he led the league in assists? Like 2 points, 9 assists per game.
He was not a double-double. I just know that he was leading the league in assists at one time.
Because I'm sure if you check his Grievous Vasquez highlights, it's not flashy passes, it's just bounce pass.
No, but he finds the guy. It has stats, but it's not
Substance, Robbie.
Style over substance.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my lineup.
So you have Vasquez, Korver,
and Hassan Whiteside.
Top 3 one-dimensional, Kobe Lover, go.
You have to see Kobe Lover.
Because the whole Laker lineup is one-dimensional.
No, right now. But yeah, first pick, I think I'd get Nick Young. Because like for all the stats or the highlights I see, it's like all 3-pointers. So
The only good thing going for Nick Young is Iggy Azalea. It's not even a skill. It's not a basketball skill.
So I get Nick Young first. So yeah, steady scoring, but then
Steady. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, it's one-dimensional.
Steady.
Better than J.R. Smith.
That's again like the DeAndre Hassan. It's not saying much.
Respect. Because you have tough defense, and I researched, and it's Fabo Sapalosha.
What?
You have to get defense. Just pure offense and blocks random.
Okay, Tabo.
I have like
So Nick Young.
our perimeter defense, so you can go with Nick Young. The last one, I get Steve Novak.
Is he still in the game?
I think he's still playing.
Is he still in the
He was
league?
in the New York page.
Dude, is he still in the league?
Francis with a controversial pick.
Steve Novak, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
but
He's one-dimensional.
Is he in what team? What team?
I think he's in the free agency list or a DNP.
No, I think
Yeah, we will find out if he's still in the
I
league.
think he's with the Thunder. Thunder siya.
So I have two people from the Thunder. Nice.
Alright.
Yeah,
So
you get-
Steve Novak,
At least you get scoring.
Steve Novak,
you get
Nick
defense.
Young.
Thabo sa Palosha.
Ay, sana Tony Allen man lang, hindi Thabos.
Alright,
Shit.
so,
You screwed up.
Tony Allen scores.
no,
Yeah,
no.
he scored.
Dude, he's missed so much layups. Sabi it's gago, there's a point, like fast break, he misses, gets the rebound, misses again.
Alright, so for my top
You
3,
can only work so much with research.
I will beat all your top 3s. My top 3, I have Steve Nash 2.0, Marcelo Huertas, because he will not score the ball. He will just keep on passing it, and he will keep on, in my lineup, he'll just keep on passing it to Ricky Rubio, who won't score the ball, and will just pass it to DeAndre Jordan. See, that's like beautiful offense. And I have two guys who will not shoot the ball.
Dude, I mean, it's painful how Ricky Rubio, he avoids it, he's open, he's gonna be like,
Yeah, but it's just like 8 points.
let's say, so sa lineup mo, si
Marcelo Huertas.
Huertas, dribble, he's gonna get the offense, diba? Kick out, Rubio for 3. It's like give and go. Pero back and forth lang siya.
Give and go, give it back to me, you shoot.
No, bro, you pass. No, you go. No,
Not
you go.
really. Alright, so we're good. Next question, and last, probably your last. Alright, this one. This one's fun. Which back from injury player would you start a franchise with?
Okay, so dapat may parameters tayo dito.
Back from injury, what I mean is like a really, really, really bad ACL-esque injury, or Paul George injury.
So when we choose that player, it assumes that he like in his prime,
yeah.
or like
No.
with
No, it has-
with knowing that he's gonna get injured the next day.
So it has to be that guy that, because like Paul George, he's working now. He came from that Kevin Ware injury, came back and was playing like a god. Right?
Yeah.
So it has to be a guy that maybe in the league now or not anymore, came back from injury and just sucked. But we're assuming that what if they came back
They
from
work
injury
and
and they work
continued
again?
their,
What if they they really reach the greatness they were supposed
okay.
to reach? So which guy in history would you start with? Would you start your franchise
with
with?
modern NBA?
Yeah, with modern NBA. Would you start your franchise with?
Modern stupid.
Modern 3-point shooting NBA.
Yeah.
Who would you start with?
Feel ko ako, I go with Penny Hardaway. Kasi era of point guard.
He died? He died on the way? Did he?
He did what? He died?
No, I mean like injury.
What the fuck?
Like injury, like he got his guy, he was gone for
Yeah, diba? He only lasted what? 5 years?
Five
Wala na.
seasons.
Yeah.
Right.
Yung, hindi kasi now, modern NBA is point guard era. Pero he's a 6'7" point guard.
He's gonna post you
Diba?
up.
He's gonna post.
But wasn't he registered as a guard? As like shooting guard, 2 guard.
Hindi, pero like ball dominant shooting guard who doesn't shoot. Like he posts you up, then he dunks on you. Yeah. I think the size matters, yeah. Wala for me, yeah.
Sorry, Tolga. Sorry, Tolga. You guys were
Kasi,
small.
diba, it's so hard to build around what? Let's say, Nate Robinson.
Okay, that's not fair.
You can only do so much.
Nate was just a dunker. But he never. Did you know that Nate, being the dunk champion, never really averaged more than 5 dunks in one season?
Pero in fairness, yung dunks naman niya always memorable against Yao Ming. Then si Yao Ming, when he got dunked over, she pretends that his eye got hurt. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, one, or where do I go?
I get Grant Hill.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I mean, he still played okay naman. I don't think
No,
he
he
counts.
got injured in the
yeah,
injury
yeah,
lines.
it counts. Kasi,
Like, he got robbed of his...
Yeah, man. Because like, if he was good in Detroit, right? Like
yeah.
next Jordan and stuff, then he
30
got
point
injured.
scorer.
Yeah, 30 points, like 8 rebounds yata, and assists. As he drives the ball, he has handles.
supposedly, the first LeBron.
Yeah,
supposedly.
But yeah, he doesn't have the body.
He doesn't have the body. But he had,
He had the jump shot.
he had the jump shot.
Which LeBron doesn't.
That's it. LeBron is shooting 20%
28,
right now.
20.
Worse than
28.
Kobe. Worse than Kobe.
From outside.
Because Kobe doesn't go
You
inside.
can never use Kobe because Kobe is like inefficient in general.
Dude, even in his greatest season, Kobe wasn't efficient.
Kobe was efficient at the end game. We see the fourth quarter equal 2K.
Alright. I will take, to start my franchise.
Yao Ming.
No, God no. Just point. I will take Brandon Roy. Because Kobe did say before, Brandon Roy was the closest guy to his offense. To match his offense.
And Jordan said that Kobe was in
Jordan. So
therefore,
Brandon was the next
Jordan.
Kobe.
The next Kobe, the next Michael
Kobe
Jordan.
player.
But
you know, he died.
he died. Stop saying he died.
That's how it
What
happens.
the Greg Oden?
Wait. It's hard to point out Greg because he never started the whole season.
He played one game.
He never started the whole season. With Roy, we knew that Roy could carry the team.
All-star.
All-star, could make shots, end of the game
Complete
against the
coverage.
Rockets, which then Damian Lillard did again to the Rockets now. Like 2 years ago.
What happened to Brandon Roy? The comeback niya.
So sad.
So sad.
It's one of
Like,
the saddest.
with Minnesota, diba? Like, of all places to start your comeback. With Minnesota, that's just
But then
depressing.
he gets injured again.
Like, who's, parang guy who tried to do a comeback?
T-Mac.
T-Mac.
Failed.
T-Mac.
Actually, T-Mac, why wouldn't you pick T-Mac?
Because he's stupid.
Why?
Because he had another year.
Thank you. That is very, Tell us more.
Because he had another year to take a break, but then he decided to go. They got injured again.
It's China.
No, and with the Rockets, right? They were in the playoff run. He got injured,
yeah.
because he decided to skip rehab and join the Rockets again.
Because they were so dominant without him. Parang it was weird, diba?
So you wanted. Was
They started losing
this
him.
the one where they had one of the longest streaks?
Yeah, 22 games.
22.
And then, they made the playoffs, and T-Mac's like, no, I want to be a part of that.
And then he started losing his injured. But
They lost to Utah.
But actually, I suggested T-Mac, but I personally wouldn't pick him because of his first round curse. Do you remember
Matt Harper.
remember when I forgot what team, but he was still the Magic then. They were up in the series 2-0, and then he goes, so feels so good to be in the second round, and then they lose. And I remember because right now people are comparing the Dwight Howard James Harden pair against Yao Ming and T-Mac.
Okay.
And they were saying Dwight Howard and Harden reached the Western Conference Finals. And people were saying, no, it's unfair because they never played at the same time. But one guy did say that there was one time when they were both healthy in the playoffs. And they still lost.
Like one game, like literally.
Yeah, I think maybe a series. Maybe.
Yeah.
But the guy did say apparently it didn't work as well. Because, again, the LA Clippers Rockets fluke game.
Dude, that was horrible. Like a little part of me died. I mean, the Clippers kasi they're talented.
We were
eh.
down 19.
It's like, bro, you just have to hold the ball. I mean, to a fourth quarter.
Down 19. Third quarter, down
Josh Smith
19.
heats up,
Yeah.
then beats everyone.
Yeah, why did they let go of Josh Smith?
Because Josh Smith wants to
Because
be with the Clippers.
Daryl Morey is a stupid GM. He decides, no, Johnson and Motin is coming back. Okay, let's go.
Tuloy. Now, Dwight's unhappy kasi diba best friends sila ni Josh Smith. High
Those
school best
AAU
friends.
teammates, you cannot watch a Rockets game without someone saying those AAU teammates.
Man, way back, man. Way back.
It's like Lamar
They
and
always
Nicole.
go way back, and you see the plays like Josh Smith is passing to Dwight going for a layup, and every time they go back,
You see that chemistry.
Those AAU teammates they go way
Yeah,
back.
they're losing now. Stupid owners.
Your team has no chemistry. The Lakers have no.
Because we have a stupid owner.
So, like, what the Lakers are now, it's really because of
The stupid owner. Yeah.
like,
You,
the boss, Jimmy.
no,
Is
the guy boss. I don't even know
the
his
guy
name.
boss.
The brother boss, the one with the You pick Russell over Okafor.
During that time, I remember that the draft itself, people were saying, okay, good move.
They made a mistake.
I don't get it. Because, just get the big.
Deloading.
They picked the guard with
You
Kobe.
pick deloading.
Kasi I remember they said, the Lakers have historically picked big men, diba? But now, because the era of the point guards, that's why they pick deloading. Who's just not happening right now.
But actually, that's a good thing to start with. What would you rather have, an era of big men or an era of point guards?
Bigs.
Depends, kasi
Because right now we're in the era of point guards. In modern day, it's era of point guards. You have like Kemba Walker, Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry, Derrick Rose, who's fading. Who's going to the D League?
because
not sure.
Not yet. But he's on his way to the D League. Derrick Rose.
that's it. So.
Dude, you know how when you play, when you have a favorite player and he sucks in that present game, like my Rockets.
Yeah.
I go to 2K and dominate with them. Can't even do that with Derrick Rose.
Anymore.
His stats are so bad that even in 2K, they
They
made
don't
him.
respect him.
They don't respect him. Being like one of the cover boys during 2013, he was a cover boy.
Yes.
And now they made him like physically impossible to dominate within the game in a computer game. That's how bad he is right
You
now.
dominate more with Pau Gasol.
Yeah, Gasol and
Jimmy
Butler
Butler.
rank higher than him in 2K.
And Mirotic.
So what would you have? Would you have the era of big men, or are you happy with the era of point guards right now?
Yeah. I think because you're gonna say era of big men, right? Okay, so
It's very assuming.
I'm
gonna go big men.
I don't like era of big men.
Why?
Kasi the offenses were bad. Like, it was slow. Like, it's literally... I mean, I'm a Spurs fan. I see what Duncan used to do. Duncan would just kind of wait there, and then he just armbar the guy. And in 10 seconds, would be just like, give me the ball. No, okay. I'll steal again. Okay, give me the ball. Parang, it became like, sobrang stagnant niya. Alam mo yun? And then, okay, but so that's what I feel like. The game slowed down too much because you have to feed the big, and if your guards are stupid, that
Can't
won't.
feed the big.
You can't feed the big.
No, but for me, like I'm for the era of bigs because, there are no real bigs left in the NBA right now.
Oh, there are.
Who?
Bangko Report.
He's on his way out. Paul Gasol is on his way out.
Mark Gasol.
Okay, Mark. I will not treat Mark as like a guy to put in the era of during the time of
Great things.
Pat Ewing and David Robinson, because Mark has like a terrible field goal percentage. He has the field goal percentage of a guard.
Yeah, kasi he makes mid-range.
Dude, during the playoffs, his percentage dipped down to around 40 or 30 something.
That's
In the playoffs.
Because he was being guarded.
Yeah, but you're a big man.
Well, well, kasi with the Gasols, the way you use them is different eh. It's not just banging the post eh. You put them in the high
Hero
post.
fitness
Oh, you let people cut everywhere, and then they do behind the back. Like Boris Diaw.
Yeah, but if you're inefficient, it doesn't also produce doesn't necessarily make you win, make your team. Because again, you're inefficient.
Eh, so pero you have to be like in the modern NBA. Grizzlies are the only ones who are trying to keep it, legit. Yeah, they have Zach.
Spurs do the post moves.
Yeah, they just did this year.
Yeah,
Pero,
but there's no big man right now who has both.
No, both what?
Both who's good, good on both offense and defense. Like,
You have Dwight.
because
Limited.
Dwight until now, being a fan, still has not developed a good post game. Because it's anyway, he's a terror on the pick and roll. He makes 70% of his shots on the pick and roll.
Yeah.
So it's really good. Pero on the post, he only has a hook shot. He only has that one hook shot. It's the only thing he can do.
The modern NBA, sinabi ko it's about just dunking and blocking.
And
If you can do
shooting.
that, you can.
That's
you can
great.
be a starting
Unlike
center.
before, you can have David Robinson, Pat Ewing, and
Charles
Hakeem Olajuwon
Mm.
or Charles Barkley, right? That they can fade from you or shoot a jump shot.
Carl Malone.
And right now they don't. You don't have that. You have like a guy like DeAndre who can only dunk the ball.
Like literally.
The Clippers do not want to pass him the ball because they just want him to dunk. They will not give it to him to the post because Blake Griffin's there.
Alam mo yung nasayangan ako with who did it develop? Si,
DeMarcus.
no,
DeMarcus is
Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah.
He's in B,
Dude,
diba?
Dude,
But he averaged more assists than Derrick
He was
Rose.
the point center. Like, he'd get the ball, bring it down, behind the back pass. I mean, it was awkward as hell.
Yeah, but now he's on the bench.
Like an injury. Wala, injury.
No, it wasn't injuries. They really wanted them to start from the bench. Because the Bulls figured that they were better as a team when he was on the bench to start.
Kasi it's an awkward fit with Gasol.
Anyways, that's the end.
But I was having fun.
That's the end.
Okay.
Well, hopefully you'll see us next week if we have enough shame. So
There is no shame.
thank you,
Only
and
basketball.
No.
again, this is
Robbie Andres.
Francis LaRosa.
Maui na again. This has been.
What's the name?
Oh, you forgot the name.
Bangko Report.
Good job.